Welcome back to the channel. Just want to give you guys a little bit of update on myself and what we're doing here on the channel and with the whole coaching, the future for the coaching, and what to expect this new year. We have spring break undergoing right now. Yeah, everything is being updated. As you can see here, guys, you see the website. It's testing out this new orientation thing. It looks like it's still regular. So just give us a few more moments until we make the adjustments. But oh, yep, looks good. Alrighty, so yeah, Tinder. If you don't know what Tinder is, you must have been living under a rock. Tinder has been on a roll for the past almost 15 years. It seems like I know I've been using Tinder since uh, since I was about 18. I think I remember trying to use it at around 17, and there hasn't been much I could do from the platform at that age. I didn't understand how to use the platform, how to get matches, things of that nature, right? So stick along. I'm actually gonna pull up some videos here in just a moment. Just waiting for a few guys to join in. Alrighty, so we're actually gonna switch. We're actually gonna switch screen here and bring that up. For all you guys that aren't aware, my name is KT from topleveldating.com, topleveldating.net, Bachelor Elite Lifestyle Dating. And essentially, for the past 6 or 7 years, I've been helping guys completely reshape their entire reality when it comes to dating. I discovered essentially what the algorithms favor and how to essentially embrace that behavior, essentially, because, and I bring this up a few times. As you can see here, guys, this is my channel for any guys that aren't subscribed. As you can see here, how to use dating apps like a pro. This was 3 years ago, guys. And I believe this was a re-upload. You see here, this is a re-upload. And it's a whole entire playlist for you guys. Why self-improvement is garbage. All right, talk about that. Elo score, as you can see right here, I'll talk about that as well. How to fix your Hinge profile. This was probably one of my first videos doing a profile review live 4 years ago. All right. And these are all the testimonials, guys who decided to sign up to work with me one on one. We got a whole entire catalog of it. Uh, Looks like we were out with some girls as well, one night or two. So now let's dive into this. All right. So Tinder has essentially been uh, probably the most popular online dating site for singles in the world. And I say in the world because I've traveled around the globe. Haven't been everywhere, but I've been a lot of places. I've been in different continents and different countries, and the Spanish use it, guys. Guys who don't even speak English use it. They use it a lot, and people are on the platform looking to meet and to date. It's very convenient. They can scroll on the app and get matches, set up dates. It's a very popular platform, guys. So, sometimes I get guys who come to me and they never use Tinder. And you guys are in your 30s or 40s or 50s, even. Uh, and that's fine. I give you guys the tools and resources and understanding on how to leverage the platform the best. So, yeah, let's essentially dive into today's discussion. And yeah, so you pretty much have Tinder. I'm gonna pull up the article here. Let's see here. I'm gonna pull up the article. All right, so just gonna pull it up. As you can see right here. Alrighty. So Tinder will analyze your camera roll to discover your vibe. Okay, this just came out today. It looks like at 8 a.m. This is huge, guys. There's a lot of things to. There's a lot of different things that this affects. For all you guys hopping on the whole AI movement, jumping on these platforms, making different, artificial images, or even just diving into the whole, you know, revamp. There's platforms that, you know, essentially replacing coaching, AI chats, chat GPT, for text replies, asking chat GPT to create your dating profile bios, all these different things where, you're using technology to essentially replace your intuition or your internal skill or intelligence. All right. So for all the guys hopping on that wave, this is something that you can also leverage. And I'm going to share my opinion on using all these different platforms and how, I'm going to dive into that in just a bit. So they essentially are able to analyze your camera roll, discover your vibe. Okay. So Tinder is essentially, they want to jump in on a wave as well and be able to help you guys. All right. So the company recently announced several new features that center around artificial intelligence, including one that scans your entire camera roll, and analyzes your pictures to offer short descriptions of your interests, personality, or lifestyle based on patterns it finds. Okay. And I'm going to share with you my opinion on why I think this is ridiculous, and all the different ways this can actually hurt you. One of the most obvious ways is privacy. And I'm going to go into the other details. So, the feature called Photo Insights can make suggestions as to which photos you should use for your Tinder profile. Okay. For all the guys who worked with me personally, signed up with the program, or had a chance to speak with me one on one, I've shared one of the biggest, most centered discussions we do talk about within the program is photo selection, which photos you're going to use, how you're going to use them, and which pictures you're missing. Okay, and you need to include. It's is what we say 80% of your results come from your photos. And Tinder knows this as well. They just never had the they have the data, right? A lot of these companies, these platforms, they have a ton of data, okay? And you would think that if they have all the data, they would have all the intelligence. They would know what works, what doesn't work, and they would be the best coaches. They would be the best guys to come to or to subscribe or upgrade in order to get results. This is why you have some guys spending $500-$600 on subscriptions. And I'm going to talk more about subscriptions and boosts, and I'm not fully against it, but I'm gonna talk more about that in just a moment. So you have all the data, Tinder, okay, and most people will look at this and say, of course, this would probably be something I should allow. Okay, I should grant access to because I mean they're Tinder. They've seen millions of profiles. They have certainly the data and understanding of what gets matches. So when you have that, when you have that understanding, it makes sense. Now, the the point where I'm getting to here, guys, is let's finish reading the article, and I'll dive into that in just a minute. So, something the company stresses. Oh, okay, this is done by allowing it to use biometric data to recognize your face throughout your camera roll. Something the company stresses is optional. If you want to use photo insights without biometric data, it warns that the photo it suggests might not include you at all. The idea behind it seems to be that Tinder believes AI can do a better job of summing up who a person is than they can do on their own. Guys, if you need me to zoom in on this, I certainly can. But look at this, guys. The idea behind it seems to be that Tinder believes AI can do a better job of summing up who a person is than they can do on their own. Okay. Now, when you get to a point as a man, and most of my audience here is guys, I do have some girls who follow and check in on me as well. But when you get to a point where you have crippled yourself to the inability to have any understanding of who you are and what you want. Of course, yeah, it comes down to skill, it's come down to understanding the algorithms. But when you get to a point where you don't know how to present yourself at all, okay, you don't even know who you are. That is a huge sign to step away from the technology, step away from the machines, okay, and take a look inward. All right, because yeah, you can set up and leverage, of course, these technologies to enhance how you're perceived or how things are being used, right? But you're eventually going to have to meet up with the girl on your own, and you're going to have to eventually fuck the girl on your own. Okay. Tinder can't do that for you. AI can't do it for you. All right. So you can fall in the trap of, again, becoming too dependent on these technologies and losing sense of how to communicate on your own. I see the guys who use the chat GPTs for texting replies. Okay. And although it may have the data to recognize conversations and witty comebacks, it doesn't have the experience, right? and I say this in some of my videos, is data is not experience. Okay, data is information, and information is a part of experience, but it's not experience. And I tell guys, experience is the best teacher. So going out and leveraging the chat GPTs for replies and texts, you may get some replies, okay, but you may miss the exact uh, target if you don't have an understanding of the emotional level of a situation, okay, the specific relationship to the particular woman you have in the moment and what you're trying to achieve. All right. So I've almost never used any of this. But I have leveraged photo editing and things like that. I'm going to dive into my opinion in more just detail. So here's a comment right here. Find my vibe is a nice way of saying train on my private life so the app can monetize me better. Guys, here's the funny part. AI and Google and Facebook, they've already been inside our camera rolls. They've already been inside any and everything you think is private. Nothing's private. Nothing. All right. Just drop it all. Nothing's private, and it's never been private. All the permissions you do grant access to, they already have it. Okay. They've already been inside. They already seen it. Once you download an app on your phone, they're already inside. Think of it like your house. It's only you inside your house when you just buy your house. And then you say, hey, invite a guest over. Hey, Tinder wants to come over. So you open up your door and you, hey, Tinder, come in. Tinder's inside your house. Okay. You go to sleep, you get on the phone, you get on your computer, you pet your dog. Tinder is still inside your house. You don't know what Tinder is doing while you're petting your dog, while you're sleeping, while you're cooking. Okay. So they've already likely have had access to your private camera roll, guys. There's no surprise to it. Let's see here. This reminds me too. Oh no, wrong one. But yeah, guys, you see here, just a quick article. Privacy is officially cooked. Tinder basically now wants to scan your entire camera roll to learn your vibe. That's your metadata, location, timestamp, and faces sitting on dating app servers. If there's a single breach, your entire private gallery is in. Then okay. Again, guys, it's I understand the difficulties it can be to get matches, but when you don't even understand who you are as a person anymore, and you need the help of the app to help you get the understanding of who you are. Okay. How much have you crippled yourself? How much have you asked for so much help to do the simplest things? You have no uh critical you, thinking on your own. You can't exercise your brain on your own. You forgot how to think to where you don't even understand what your vibe is. All right. Getting help from a experienced guy who's been on the apps is different. Understanding the nuances in the photos, what chicks are swiping on, how the algorithm boosts you, and all these different things. That's different. All right. But not having any understanding of who you are is very bad. You're down very, very bad. all dating apps are algorithmically anti-black, classist, colorist, fatphobic, ableistic, sanist. So here's a guy who believes all dating apps are anti-black. Another guy says dating apps have no incentive to help you find someone compatible and every incentive to keep you coming back to find suboptimal matches. I believe they do have an incentive to make you find someone because they get those good reviews. They certainly do have an incentive. And when you do find someone, they can get the information and data to build and sell somewhere. So I certainly do believe they have the incentive, guys. So yeah, it's just a quick update I wanted to share with you guys. And yes, we're going to move the screen over to something else here. Let's see if the Instagram works.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, not much. I am doing the dishes. What are you up to?
Just catching up on a little bit of work.
What are you doing?
I'm just catching up on some work.
Okay, how is work going?
Going pretty good.
That's good. I'm glad to hear. How are you feeling?
Feeling all right.
Are you feeling much better?
Still sick.
I understand. So what have you done today? Only been working?
Yep. Just that really. Yeah. Yeah, everyone's doing okay. Let me call you back, okay? I don't know yet. I gotta charge this phone, man. What? Okay. Yeah, like 20 minutes. All right, bye. Alrighty, so we have a Instagram post right here, guys. Let's see what's up. Let's play this.
Message like, hey babe, or you're so cute, or you're the hottest girl I've ever seen on here. Every guy does this, and I'm telling you, it does not work. Instead, your opener should be like, you look like trouble, or what kind of trouble are you causing tonight? Or if she has a photo of a drink in her profile, you could be like, are you a tequila kind of girl? These are more interesting, and it makes a girl have a reason to respond. Number 2, you're a guy that's like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited this girl responded to me on the date.
All right, so you see a girl here giving dating advice to guys. She's not giving dating advice to women. She's giving dating advice to guys, which makes you kind of, at least me, it makes me question a little bit of a few things, and I'm gonna get to that later. But you see here, she's giving advice on how to message. Okay, your opener, essentially, the first thing you say on an app when you match with a girl. She claims that, hey babe, or any of that stuff is too much. And
dating app. And then what you do is you just want to keep talking to her because she's hot, and you keep texting her, you keep texting her, and you keep texting her, and then slowly she ghosts you. And number 3, are your dating profile pictures on point? If they're not, you're losing out on so many girls.
Okay, so you hear what she said. You're losing out on so many girls. Okay, so my eye, guys, it's so sharp these days. It's like samurai sword sharp. So I'm able to see things from miles away. I got 2015 vision. I just came from a doctor's, 2010 vision, whatever they call it. So when you have basically women giving you advice, you got guys giving you advice. Like I said earlier, you have the data, you have the experience. Okay. Those are the only really 2 kinds of information you're going to really have before you get teaching, right? You get information and you get experience. So has she actually herself messaged women before? That's something you have to ask yourself, guys. So she's giving you the information, but where's she getting it from? Okay. Has she messaged women before? A lot of things can sound like it makes sense. A lot of things can, like, people are really good at connecting different words and transitions and hitting those pain points. And okay, guys, so that's there. But you have to ask yourself, where is she actually getting this information from?
Literally that simple. But if you're somebody that's struggling to get any matches on dating apps, or you're just not getting the high quality girls you want, DM me the word dates and I'll help you out. How to stand out from every other guy on a dating app. Number 1, do not open up with a cringy message like, hey babe, or you're so cute, or you're the hottest girl I've ever seen on here. Every guy does this, and I'm telling you, it does not work. Instead, your opener should be like, you look like trouble, or what kind of trouble are you causing tonight? Or if she has a photo of a drink in her profile, you could be like, are you a tequila kind of girl? These are more interesting, and it makes a girl have a reason to respond. Number 2, you're a guy that's like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited this girl responded to me on the dating app. And then what you do is you just want to keep talking to her because she's hot, and you keep texting her, and you keep texting her, and you keep texting her, and then slowly she ghosts you. And number 3, are your dating profile pictures on point? If they're not, you're losing out on so many girls.
I love it when she said, you're losing out on so many girls. So I'm going to take this to the grave with me, right? But you got women and men. There are 2 different, literally almost biological makeups in their brain. Okay. Women do not have the same way of thinking as guys, and guys don't have the same way of thinking as women. Okay. Maybe there's a little bit in there, but when it comes to like literally we play 2 completely different roles. Women have 2, like between men and women, we have 2 different experiences, completely different experiences when it comes to dating. Women do not have to sell themselves, do not have to go out there and even try much to get find a partner, get a date even, right? Men, on the other hand, it's our role, it's our job to go out, okay, and exert energy to get dates, okay, to find mates. It's always been like this, and nothing will ever really change it, okay? So she's giving you guys advice. Where is she getting it from? She's giving you information. Is she giving you experience? Has she ever messaged girls herself and had her foot in the dirt and had her skin in the game where she's failed to get girls to respond, and she's tried other things and other things have worked? Or is someone telling her to say this? Is this a script she got from somewhere and just saying it? Okay. And this is one of the reasons why you can get some dating experiences from women, but there's specific things you shouldn't. There's guys who are heavy on it and say, oh, never get dating advice from girls. I'm not the guy to say that. I think you should get some advice from women. Okay. But you have to be careful on what advice you're getting from women. Okay. This here is not her lane, and she should not be speaking on this because she has probably never tried dating women before, or probably never even been a guy who had to date women before. Okay. It's 2 completely different roles and experiences and mindsets and biological makeups and stereotypes, we have to deal with separately, and it's not the same. And I've actually came out with a video on, she's claiming here that you shouldn't say, hey, babe, in your first message or whatever, and just testing it. I actually debunked that immediately. I had this in the post here. I'm going to see if I can pull up the post here on my Instagram. Just a moment, guys. And then I'll continue on to the video. Okay, let's see. I'm going to actually pull up the specific. Let's see if the post is still here. I don't think it is. Oh, yeah, here it is, guys. Perfect. All right. Here it is, right here. Oh, and it actually was a TikTok too as well. But here is just a few different, I think it was the first woman in the chat who actually responded pretty well to the hey babe, and the others. And I was fooling around because I didn't care. I already had hundreds of other girls. Like, it wasn't a big problem. So I just field tested it. If you guys haven't seen the Instagram already, be sure to check it out. It is at top level dating _ Be sure to check it out. These are the matches that I've experienced personally. Uh, on a daily basis, guys. Leveled up completely. I struggled. I've actually been in the game, skin in the game. Haven't just been screaming from the sidelines. I've actually been uh, walking the failure, walking the struggle, and figured out a system that works. Okay, guys. Here's from a date. We were walking in the night. Uh, Here's some of us at the table. We brought some girls out to the table. Uh, we were out having fun. Um, live and breathe this stuff. So yeah, enough with this. I will essentially continue breaking down what exactly I disagree with. So we're going to finish analyzing this video. Let's see here. Here it goes. Alrighty.
How to stand out from every other guy on a dating app. Number one, do not open up with a cringy message like, hey babe, or you're so cute, or you're the hottest girl I've ever seen on here. Every guy does this.
It's funny because like I've had women open up to me and say literally, hey, I just want to cut straight to it. Like I just want to smash like right now. Like I don't care. We see a guy here says, how do you stand out from every other girl? It's always the same critiques about what men do wrong. What's your play? Most women don't even respond on dating apps, no matter how good your messages are. Women don't use dating apps to go on dates. They use them for attention. Some do use dating apps for attention. But again, I've get hundreds of dates. I've been on hundreds of dates from the apps, guys. So she's telling you essentially your photos matter, which I would agree with. All this standout stuff, standouts. Yeah, you need to stand out. There's a lot of guys on the apps. Yeah, you need to stand out. But again, you need to focus on, if you're a guy watching this live right here, right now, what you need to really do if you want to level up your dating app success is you need to have an understanding of what are the most important elements. Okay. Yeah, you can fix your texting. Yeah, you can fix your photos. Yeah, you can, dabble with the algorithm. Yeah, you can, watch all these videos and about all these different little subjects, right? But what helped me the most is first going to a guy who actually, or guys specifically, who have the success. Okay, that's number one. Okay, I didn't run after girls. I didn't watch all these YouTube videos and listen to the things that just sound like it makes sense. I actually went to the guys who actually had the exact success that I wanted. Okay, that was the first thing I did. I didn't run around and scroll on Instagram and just try to look for videos that sound like they made sense. Okay, I didn't do all this dumbass research on different topics and different niches, different. No, I first looked for the guys who actually have the success that I wanted. I appreciate it, the innovator. Uh, Appreciate it a lot. Love the support, and thanks for tuning in. Yeah, really appreciate that. Helps me know you guys like these kind of videos, and lets me uh, keep me going with the advice and everything, and the video. So I appreciate that, and much love to you. See the innovator. So we have, let's see here. So we have, that's the first thing. If you guys want to level up on the apps, uh, you're going to have a lot of different people chasing in this, chasing around, screaming that they can help you. And I don't necessarily blame them. They're doing what they can, but you need a mindset that's actually going to actually level you up. All right. So first thing you need to, I found someone and many guys who actually have the exact success that I wanted. There were some guys who were, you know, linking and matching, inviting girls over same night, getting messages like, hey, I'm horny. Hey, I want to come over. Hey, are you free? Come to Pittsburgh. I'm ready. All right. Snapchats. That's what I wanted. So I asked, hey, what are you doing? Let me see your profile. What's going on here? Right. There's some legit guys here in the YouTube space, in the Reddit space. I remember I saw this guy on Reddit. He was actually posting his success from San Francisco. San Francisco happens to be one of the toughest dating markets. So he posted his success and his ideas and opinions on Reddit. All right. And I messaged him. Okay. So that's the first thing you guys need to do, because anyone can say anything. I want you guys to really remember this for the rest of your life. Anyone can talk. Talk is cheap. Like Lil Wayne said, today I went shopping and talk is still cheap. All right. It's cheap. Anyone can talk, but very few can actually live it up and show you, okay, can actually act on these things. Okay. So here are more of her videos. I'm going to dive into a couple more of her videos, and then I'm going to show you guys essentially the website. I'm going to show you guys some results. We actually just wrapped up a program today. Guy's pretty happy. He said is the most amount of matches he's seen in 2 days. I'm going to still work close with him to make sure he's good and stable. But let's dive into a couple more of these videos, and then I'm going to share with you the details on, what you can expect here at Top Level.
5 things women say that are red flags. Number 1, I don't cook, I don't clean. It is okay if a woman is not a good cook, or maybe she's not a good clean. But when a girl says, I don't cook.
Okay, this is a silly video. We're going to see if we can find some things.
7 masculine qualities that girls secretly love. A man that knows how to fight. And I'm not talking about a man that starts fights in the bar because he's too drunk. No, I'm talking about girls worry about their safety and they want to feel protected. If you're somebody that doesn't.
Okay, so this girl here, guys, again, I have a very sharp eye. I know what's going on before anyone even tells me most of the time. Okay. I could literally be like a private investigator. I could be working, getting offers from high level, intelligence agencies, the way I'm able to literally guess exactly what's going on. And I'm almost always right. So she's reading off scripts and taking nothing away from this girl, right? She works hard. Looks like she has an idea of what she's doing. And she may actually care about helping you guys. Okay. But a lot of this is coming from her boyfriend. I can almost guarantee she has a boyfriend behind this and a team who's helping her put together these scripts and catch these keywords and get you guys to click on these videos and watch it. Okay. It's just part of the game. When you have all these different things going on, right? You're going to get some people who are, you're going to have the, the super cuts. You go to get your hair cut. You're going to have those places. Oh, you just walk in and you get the super cuts, right? And then you're going to have those barbers, those specific barbers who may not be known on a supercut level. They don't get the commercials, but you walk in the barbershop or you get a word like, hey, man, this guy knows how to cut hair. And you walk in, you get the address. It's somewhere in the middle the hood somewhere, or the inner city, or the top floor somewhere. You walk in and bang, you walk out with a fresh, clean cut because this person is an artist. This person has talent, right? It's the same thing in every other industry. Any other place you want to get advice, you're gonna have the people in the who have the spending power, okay, to produce more content, right? You're gonna have the people who just know how to produce scripts, okay, and have this good presentation, right? A budget. And then you're gonna have those people with talent, those individuals who know exactly what they're doing. They just don't have the record label behind them, okay, to push them on tour and to produce those records. Okay, same thing. So we're gonna finish watching a couple more videos of her.
Doesn't know how to fight. A girl's not gonna feel like super secure like walking alone with you because she's like,
Oh my gosh, if something happens, we're not gonna be safe.
but it's so sexy when a guy knows how to fight because it puts a girls at ease. We're like,
Oh, I know if anything was gonna happen, this guy has my back and he's gonna be able to protect me.
every man needs to learn how to fight. It's a great quality to have. Also helps you.
Okay, so she's claiming that every guy should know how to fight. She's claiming women like a guy and who has a sense of fighting skill and who can fight. Okay, guys, I would agree. I would agree on this. You should know how to defend yourself. You should know how to put in some pain. You should know how to put in some damage when you have to. Okay, that killer instinct, you need it. But I've seen so many girls, hundreds of millions of women, just you know, like these days, women like they go with it. They link up with almost any dork. Okay, these guys who are in these, and I'm one of them. These complete nerds, man. Okay, we live in a knowledge base economy. Okay, guys, knowledge based economy. You can be matters more than being able to fight. Okay, maybe a few centuries ago, fighting really mattered. Okay, when we lived in tribes and there was nothing but swords and stones and just armies invading left and right. Okay, maybe the years of biblical times and all these things. Maybe that certainly weighed more. But these days, okay, we live in a knowledge based economy. And yeah, should you know how to fight? Yes. Okay. Do you need to know how to fight? No. Will it affect your results on getting matches on the apps, getting matches or dates in person? Okay. Do you need to fully showcase this capability when you're on dates and when you're hanging out with your girlfriend? No. Okay. What weighs more, far more than fighting, is physical size, height, muscle mass. Okay. You have that and you don't even really need to know how to fight. Okay. Should you know how to fight? Yes. But do you need to know? Just have the physical size, guys. You're good. That weighs more than
with composure and being in situations that maybe someone's like starting something, but you're secure with yourself and you're more calm and you know that, hey, I'm comfortable in this situation because I can handle myself. 7 masculine.
See, that's her boyfriend. I just saw her boyfriend and I knew that's what it was. There's a bunch of filler content. Nothing wrong with it, of course. But some of you guys are actually listening to these people, right? This is a couple who's tackling the market, who wants to help out you guys. Are they the best? Should you? I don't think they're the best. I've never seen any testimonials from these individuals. And that's the most important thing you want guys to look after is testimonials. That is the second element you want to be looking at when you are seeking advice. You want to up your Tinder game or your apps or just relationships in general. Okay, you need to look at testimonials and you need to directly search for testimonials. Okay, content alone is not enough. And this is something I take a lot of pride in, is testimonials. All right, Who has the testimonials? What are they saying? What are their reviews like? And I don't mean just a simple text or screenshot. I mean actual like interview mode. Okay. And as you can see, I'm just going to pull up another screen here. We have plenty of testimonials here at Top Level Dating. If you just simply go to topleveldating.com, you can click Watch Success Stories, there's another tab up top. And just, yeah, we have plenty. We have Jake, Matthew, Parker, Akil, Swerve. There's case studies here. You click on whichever one you guys like. You see the initial contact. You hear the story. Something for you guys to read on. In a case you guys can actually read into to see strategically the exact steps we took and what to expect from the TLD program and things of that nature. Okay, guys, we see here 10x results. I actually just 30x someone's results just recently. So testimonials are very important, guys. You're going to need testimonials. For guys who aren't readers, we have videos, versions of this as well. You click here on Apply My Knowledge here at Top Level Dating YouTube. And we have a full catalog of videos. Okay. So enough of that, where we'll get back to the videos here. There's a few different things I want to pull up on Instagram as well. Let's see here. And I'm going to move over to
How to make a girl chase you. Now, stop watching this if you're somebody that's needy or wants to send a lot of texts or don't think this is going to work. Just like keep scrolling. Number one, you need to pull way back. If you are running in the direction of her, she can't chase you.
Okay. This is always funny. How to make a girl chase you. This is a video I talked about as well. I don't know if you guys just heard me on the phone a moments ago. I mean, this girl chases me. She's on me. She's on my body. She wants me bad, guys. She calls me. She texts me. Right. How to make a girl chase you. Okay. Women truly want relationships more than men. Okay. And I say men because in order to be a man, you need to truly be on your mission in life. And once you're on your mission in life, you fully have you have a full understanding internally on what matters most. Okay. And you are able to walk away from almost any woman. Okay. Once you fully get on your mission. Okay. A lot of you guys looking up to guys like Elon Musk. Okay. And Jeff Bezos, and like these are the new age like idols. Okay. These guys have missions. All right. You can have a mission at 16, 17. I know guys who played ball in high school. They were locked in since 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Some of you guys catch it later. I caught mine later around 24. But once that hit, I was Gucci. That is the ultimately best way to get women to chase you, is have a mission. Because that is the one thing that takes care of everything else and makes it pretty much easier. So let's see what she has to say. And I'm going to explain my point, but let's just see what she has to say.
Think about it. Like if you're going after her always, she has no room to chase you. So you need to make that role reverse. So you need to stop texting her. You need to stop calling her. After a few days,
that's something that I would agree with. Having room to chase her, or I'm sorry, creating room for her to chase you. That's huge. That's something I actually mentioned in my video. Once you're on your mission, you essentially realize, once you're on your mission, that gap essentially opens up where you're not talking to her as much because you're spending most of your time working on your mission. So that gap right there gives her room to actually chase you. So I would 100% agree on that.
She's going to be like, wait, why isn't so-and-so contacting me? Or I'm always so used to hearing from him, making plans with me. And then she's going to start thinking about you and being like, wait a second, maybe I should text him. Number 2, you need to go live your life. You need to live that exciting life that you want. And she's going to notice. If you're somebody that's so obsessed with a girl and don't have time for your friends or fun things to do that maybe you used to do, she knows that. But now if you're pulling back and you're living your life, she's seeing it on social media, she's hearing it from her friends, and she's going to want to be part of that adventure with you. How to make a girl chase you. Now, stop watching this if you're somebody that's needy or wants to send a lot of texts or don't think this is gonna work. Just like keep scrolling. Number 1, you need to pull way back. If you are running in the direction of her, she can't chase you. Think about it. Like if you're going after her always, she has no room to chase you. So you need to make that role reverse. So you need to stop texting her. You need to stop calling her. After a few days, she's going to be like, wait, why isn't so-and-so contacting me? Or I'm always so used to hearing from him, making plans with me. And then she's going to start thinking about you and being like, wait a second, maybe I should text him. Number 2, you need to go live your life. You need to live that exciting life that you want. And she's going to notice. If you're somebody that's so obsessed with a girl and don't have time for your friends or fun things to do that maybe you used to do, she knows that. But now if you're pulling back and you're living your life, she's seeing it on social media, she's hearing it from her friends, and she's going to want to be part of that adventure with you. How to make a girl chase you. Now, stop watching this if you're somebody that's needy or wants to send a lot
I keep missing that last part. I think she was saying something about Instagram
of texts or don't think this is gonna work.
But,
just like keep
to it
scrolling.
again.
Number 1, you need to pull way back. If you are running in the direction of her, she can't chase you. Think about it. Like if you're going after her always, she has no room to chase you. So you need to make that role reverse. So you need to stop texting her. You need to stop calling her. After a few days, she's going to be like, wait, why isn't so-and-so contacting me? Or I'm always so used to hearing from him, making plans with me. And then she's going to start thinking about you and being like, wait a second, maybe I should text him. Number 2, you need to go live your life. You need to live that exciting life that you want. And she's going to notice. If you're somebody that's so obsessed with a girl and don't have time for your friends or fun things to do that maybe you used to do, she knows that. But now if you're pulling back and you're living your life, she's seeing it on social media, she's hearing it from her friends, and she's going to want to be part of that adventure with you.
Okay, yeah, so I did get that right. Basically, living your life, going out, posting, having fun. She wants to be a part of your life. This is actually something that I'm noticing more and more, like this whole lifestyle persona people are like doing on Instagram and things. Lifestyle does certainly sell. Yeah, lifestyle certainly does sell. And you guys should have a lifestyle. And
here's the number 1 way to tell.
So I would definitely agree with what she's saying. Here's her boyfriend here. And let's see what he has to say.
Tell if your girlfriend is wifey material or if it's time to move on. Ready?
Okay, so he's claiming he knows how to tell if someone's wifey material. Okay, so the first question you should be asking is he married? That is the absolute first question to ask. And if he's been married before. Okay.
Ready? Here it is. Does she follow your lead or does she fight you at every turn? So I was thinking we get the day started by going to the gym. Then I found a really cool lunch spot.
All right. So, and I don't really like to do any of this critique and stuff because we all have like different reasons why we make content. And, you know, we all have our different sort of like person we're making content for. Okay. So when you're watching any of these advice videos and content, you got to understand, like, is this video even for me? All right. Do I have something do I have the same value system essentially? Okay. So women who let me take charge and lead, maybe you're a guy who don't care about that. All right. So it wouldn't necessarily matter to you. So it's just a lot of different things.
Check out, and then we go see a movie after that.
So yeah, just you should like, you don't need a guy to really tell. You don't need and this is something I don't like. When I get you guys matches, when I get you guys dates and things, it's like, hey, do your thing. You got questions, you can ask me whatever, cool. There's something I don't know, I won't tell you, you know? But some of these things you just got to leave up to yourself, man. Like I ask advice and I seek answers to certain questions, but there's just some things where I say, well, okay, this is something for me to figure out. All right. So you will know if the girl you're with is worth marrying if you love her. All right. If you love being with her. Now, if she doesn't show you signs of, breaking commitment and things like that, then you're fine. But if you love everything about her, there's no
How
question.
to get your ex back. You don't. It is such a red flag.
All right, I'm gonna end their stuff over here. Looks like Beast Coaching. There's some videos that I actually want to. There's a video I actually want to. Some videos I actually wanted to. Let's see. All right, so I'm gonna pull up. I'm actually gonna pull up some more interesting videos in just a moment, guys. So stick around just for a few more moments. And there's a lot of videos I actually want to share with you guys. So just stick around for a bit while I pull it up. Alrighty. Sarah Lauren. Okay. She's pretty cool for the most part. I'm gonna be sharing with you guys my thoughts on her videos. So as you can see here, guys, her reels. Let's see. How to know a girl is actually serious about you. Perfect. Okay, so let's check this out. Okay, guys, get your popcorn. I'll give you guys my analysis of this and how to navigate this confusing culture of dating. Okay, guys. She's consistent. Her energy doesn't change depending on the day, the mood, or who else is around. You're not constantly wondering where you stand. Uh, I would agree for the most part. Again, like women are chaotic just in general. Just like they get that thing once a month. Uh, this girl I'm talking to here, she's like, she'll start screaming at me some days. You know, if she feels like she's losing you, she'll definitely. And that's the biggest thing. I don't know if she said it already, but if she feel like she's losing you, her behavior will certainly change. Yeah. Oops, didn't mean to click that one. All right. She makes time for you, not just when she's bored, not just late at night. If a girl likes you, she'll find time. Yeah. I mean, yeah, there's a girl I know. She actually just pops up whenever I really call her. It's like, what's up? You free? If she's not working, she'll link up with me. Yeah. She includes you in her life. You meet her friends. She talks about her plans. You're not some secret. She only texts you after 11 p.m. Now, you see the difference between like the first girl I showed you and this girl. She's giving advice to guys not based on data, off experience. Okay. She's not telling you like the first girl. The first girl was telling you guys how to text women when she's never texted women. But she got the data on it. Or she may, been told what works and what doesn't work, right? This girl here is telling you what signs show a woman is interested in you based on the things she's done when she was interested in guys. Okay, there's a clear difference there. So it's her experience. So this is why, from my experience, I know, and this is seems to be legit so far. She communicates. Something's wrong, she says. She doesn't disappear, play games, or make you guess. It's interesting she say this because some of her posts, she plays games. She invests emotionally. She asks you about your day. She remembers things you told her. She actually cares. Okay. She's not entertaining every guy or girl who's serious. Doesn't keep 5 backups just in case. Yeah. All right. That was all right. I want to look at some of these reels here.
100 men lusting for you will never, ever, 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 ever compare to one that is absolutely obsessed with you and only has eyes for you. 100. Get ready with me for our first date for the Raptors game. So this should be fun. I've actually been studying sports because it's hot. So I'm literally trained. This is market research and a D. 2 in 1. I honestly thought about.
Wow, guys, listen to what she just said. Oh my goodness. For the guys who are at a high level, who are up here with me at the top level, you heard what she said. I'm going to play that back if I can. But guys, listen very closely. She actually just said something. And I'll give you guys my opinion on who she is.
Get ready with me for our first
in just a moment. But I'm going to let you guys take an assessment on yourselves. So I'm going to play the video back. Listen closely to what she said.
Date for the Raptors game. So this should be fun. I've actually been studying sports because it's hot. So I'm literally trained. This is market research and a D. 2 in 1. I honestly thought about stopping talking to you guys about my dating life because you always comment about how I'm on to the next too quick, but
you heard what she just said. How I went on to the next too quick. This girl is she's funny because I know what kind of girl she is. And a lot of things can slip past most people. But with me, for example, it's very hard to fool me. I take very good assessments and I know exactly what chicks are up to and how they think. And all you guys who are at the top level should be able to do the same thing. You should be able to effectively screen women in and out of your life for specific things. So she's saying she's going to a game with her date, Todd. She's on a first date, I believe. Yep, for a first date. She said she moves on quick from the other guys and how the other guys are, and how her fans comment like, hey, you move on pretty quick. And yeah, man, I mean, trust me, you call those serial daters. These are the kind of girls who stay single, okay, and enjoy the dating, okay. They don't really plan to settle and things like that, guys. So I'm going to continue the video now.
why settle?
Wow, I literally just said it. I just said it. Look at that. I just said it.
Be proud of me for knowing what I want and not settling. Seeing what's out there, playing the field instead of settling. Like, the best way to secure a date with a baddie is to take her to a sports game, because how the heck do you say no to that? Like, really,
I don't really think she's that bad, if at all. Yeah, she's like she wears a tons of makeup. But
a sports game. It's fun. You get drinks. You don't have to like chit chat too much. You're not going like to a dinner with just you two. You get to watch a game. Like, obviously we're going to those. I also have no freaking clue what to wear, but I'm thinking just like jeans, a little tight top, and a nice jacket. Have to have a little sippy because I can't be going in sober. Like, what the heck is that? Okay, if you don't like my outfit, please don't tell me, because sometimes things are better left unsaid. No, okay, like, I'm not gonna lie, these pants used to be a bit lower on me, and I freaked out a little bit when I tried them on and they weren't. Thought I would just throw on these glasses to distract. I don't know if I want a belt. Do I want a belt? I want a belt. Let's just try to not be stressed.
yeah, she's for the guys who find her attractive, just know what she comes with. She's gonna come with that serious sort of masculine sort of traits along with her. I can almost guarantee she works in a field that requires maybe like important decisions and assertiveness. Maybe she works in finance, or maybe she works. I would guess she perhaps works in like finance, or some sort of paralegal stuff. I would nothing close to an attorney or a lawyer, but like something like a paralegal, something like some sort of lower level field, but it's still one of those fields, guys. So, and I'm just saying that now. I could be wrong, but I can almost guarantee I'm right. I can almost already tell. But no, guys, when you get ready to date girls like her, this is what she comes with. All right, and she doesn't just wake up like this. It comes from a mix of different things, and most importantly, her job. Okay, what she does at work. So you're gonna have to at least be taller than her. I can tell. She's not the kind of girl that dates shorter guys or matters. And no, she has an audience. So she has that edge on her where she feels like she has to almost always prove something, and she has that ego along with her. Okay. The ego is something that's very under talked about enough, but it dramatically affects relationships. So
I have it off. I'm definitely not taking the jacket off. We still smell good because I'm putting on my favorite combo. Do you think a guy has a drink before, or do you think that's just a girl thing? Get ready with me for a first date.
So guys, let me know what you think about that. Oops. Let's see.
Get ready with me. Social media is ruining relationships. Let me tell you why. Number one, men feel like they have endless options, so never feel the need.
See how she first brought up men. Social media ruined relationships because of girls like you. Listen, like, there's nothing wrong with like talking about certain things, right? But there's a massive difference in the literal trajectory of dating, in the dating dynamics between men and women. Women have a timeline, a very short timeline. They peak very fast and they decline very fast. Men, we it takes us a while to peak, but once we peak, we keep going up, and it doesn't stop until the day we die. That's our value in the sexual marketplace. Women, on the other hand, they peak fast and they drop it immediately fast. So all these girls who are like, "Hey, you're the prize," and "Hey, you need to like do your own thing, girl. Don't let these guys do this," and move on to the next guy and move on to the next guy, and hey, just have sex with all these guys. It doesn't matter. Yes, it does, because you're almost immediately said no to and not even marriageable after like a certain point. And it's just hell after that. So Women, the smart women play the game, the dating game much smarter than her style. She can act like this at 16, but I would say after shit 20, you got to get serious. You got to cut all these games out, girl, and start strategically finding a relationship. Guys, women need a relationship. They need one. Men, we do not need one. All right. So, and once you get to the top level, you will fully understand what I'm saying, because it's like, well, it doesn't matter which day you decide to get in a relationship, you can easily get one. And again, doesn't matter how old you are, doesn't matter really about anything else. All right, but a woman's value is largely based on her beauty and her fertility, and that has a actual decline. So I'm gonna play the video.
To settle. They have Becky for work trips, they have Sarah for Monday through Friday, and they have Jennifer for when they're in the city. And they'll never find out about each other because, listen to this, they're all only talking on Snapchat or Instagram DMs. So
Okay, so she's talking about how social media essentially gives the abundance. It ruins relationships because it gives the abundance to men. And I believe it actually gives, it's the opposite. Like a high level guy like me gives a true abundance. Okay, you can have it. But you're going to have to fight to get up there, man. There's a lot of guys who want to be there, and there's very limited slots. Women, on the other hand, I mean, shit, they're like born with this. I mean, pretty or not, throw on some $20 makeup and you're good. You're gonna have DMs flooded. All right, because women don't chase. So she's not talking about every guy. She's talking about the very high selective guys like me at the top level who have girls in different DMs and stuff, and who can date different girls every day of the week. But the average guy can't do that. The average woman can. Trust me, the average woman can. All right, that's the difference.
guess what? No pop-ups when they're hanging out. No face, no case. Also, new bloom flavor we absolutely love, root beer. Men see fake realities and standards of women online. Okay, hear this out. Jenny looks like a size 2 online, but she's actually a size 10. Who would have thought? Not that it's a bad thing, but she just looks different. Grace is 5'5", but she actually looks like she's 5'10" online. Instagram and social media is not reality, it is fake. When someone sees something that they didn't expect in person, it turns them away. Not that it's a bad thing, but it's just not what they were expecting. Number 3, my favorite, dating apps. Yeah, you could be talking to 5 people at once. They all didn't work out. None of them were perfect. Who cares? There's so many more. Let's start talking to 5 more tomorrow. Oh, you've ran through all the ones that you thought were attractive in the city? Perfect. Change your location. You can find 1,000 more. And last but not least, don't even get me started on posting a relationship online. Yeah. To some people, the rule is that if you're not being posted on their social media, they're cheating. To other people, if you're not in a committed relationship that's healthy, has no issues for 5 years, then they'll start posting you. But until then, you won't be posted. At the end of the day, it's hiding your relationship, so obviously it does more damage than good. So
It's different. Hiding a relationship, that's an entirely different conversation.
yeah, good luck out there and go buy Bloom. Social media is ruining relationships.
She said, go buy Bloom. Look, Bloom partner. Perfect. That shows her intentions, guys.
If he wanted to, he would, is actually toxic advice, and I'm not quite sure as to why everyone's using it. But yes, if he knew that you would want that, then he would. Okay.
You see how she's talking? Like, it's like very aggressive. All right. I wouldn't get close to a chick I wouldn't even date a chick like her. I can already tell she's gonna be hell. She's hell. It's gonna send you. She's gonna have hell. She's likely had relationships in the past where a guy was cheating or someone was cheating, and it shapes how she sees dating now.
Okay, he should. And if he doesn't do it knowingly that you want him to do that thing, then that's an issue. But if he doesn't even know it, he doesn't even understand. Sometimes people need a little bit of training or a little bit of communication as to what you actually want and what you expect. So first of all, if you do tell them and you open that way of communication and explain yourself as to what you want, and they don't, boy, bye. But if you don't even tell them what you want, a man can't read your freaking mind. So sometimes if he wanted to, he would.
She looks like she lives, she definitely lives somewhere in like, I want to say New York. I want to say New York, but I don't really, she strikes me more like Chicago or something. I don't, or Toronto, like, you know, something up north, but like, yeah, I think she's like, she's Canadian.
Okay, I fucked up. If you're in Toronto and you know what other ship is, basically this like cold plunge and heated thing.
Oh, it's Toronto. I'm right. It's Toronto.
You go back and forth to like a wellness thing, right? Like I'm trying to be healthy here. You have to wear a bathing suit. Like I'm sure you could wear a sports bra, but it says bring a bathing suit. Don't know who is in this group class, but I do know that the only bathing suit I have is a thong, and one that really even holds up my boobies. So people are about to get a show here. Yeah, I need to invest in like a one piece. I haven't worn a bathing suit since like. Hey you, yeah you, the girl that wants to date an athlete but knows absolutely nothing to do with sports. Learning sports is hot, and it's the first step to actually achieving a date with an athlete. So listen up. We are already on lesson 4, people.
These girls, they want athletes. Athletes are winning.
They will be talking about the playoffs. How the heck do the playoffs even work? There are 30 NBA teams. And you know those conferences that we talked about, the East and the West?
Yeah, you don't, guys or girls, we don't give a fuck. We don't care if you know like sports. We really don't even care. Like, just sit down, look pretty, shut up. Yeah, we don't really care. All right, guys, I'm gonna take a break here and come back on later. We talked about Tinder news rollout. We talked about how to get matches if you want to level up your online dating game on the platforms. We talk about who I am and where I come from. Yeah, hit the subscribe button, guys. We'll come back on later. And thanks for all the support, the super chats, and we'll see you guys later. Thanks for tuning in.